Taxes are how the government funds its activities. This includes things like roads, schools, and the military. We all pay taxes to support these services. Taxes are collected at different levels. There are federal taxes, state taxes, and sometimes even local taxes. Think of taxes like paying rent for living in a society. We all benefit from the things taxes pay for. It's important to understand how taxes work. This way, you can make sure you're paying the right amount. It might seem complicated at first, but don't worry, we'll break it down for you. Understanding taxes can help you save money. It can also make tax season less stressful. The most common type of tax is income tax. This is a tax on the money you earn from your job or investments. Income tax is typically deducted from your paycheck by your employer, but if you're self-employed, you need to calculate and pay it yourself. This is a tax on the money you earn from your job or investments. Your income tax rate depends on how much money you make. The more you earn, the higher your tax rate can be. Your income tax rate depends on how much money you make. Tax brackets are used to determine your rate, and these brackets can change based on government policies. Another common tax is sales tax. You pay this tax when you buy goods and services. Sales tax is added at the point of sale, so you see it on your receipt. You pay this tax when you buy goods and services. The sales tax rate varies depending on where you live. Some states have higher sales tax rates than others, and some items may be exempt from sales tax. The sales tax rate varies depending on where you live. For example, some states might have a sales tax rate of 6%, while others might have a rate of 8% or more. Property tax is a tax on the value of your property, like your house or land. This tax is usually based on the assessed value of your property, which can change over time. Property taxes are usually paid to your local government. These taxes help fund local services like schools, roads, and emergency services. There are other types of taxes too. These include things like estate taxes and gift taxes. Estate taxes are paid on the value of someone's estate after they pass away, while gift taxes are paid on large gifts of money or property. These include things like estate taxes and gift taxes. Estate taxes can be quite complex and often require careful planning to minimize. Gift taxes, on the other hand, are less common but can still be significant. We won't go into detail about those in this essay. Understanding the basics of these common taxes can help you better manage your finances and plan for the future. Tax deductions can help you lower your taxable income. This means you pay less in taxes. Deductions are expenses that the government allows you to subtract from your income. One common deduction is for charitable donations. If you donate to a qualified charity, you can deduct a portion of that donation from your taxes. Another common deduction is for student loan interest. If you're paying off student loans, you may be able to deduct some of the interest you paid. There are also deductions for things like home mortgage interest and medical expenses. Section 4. Lowering your taxes credits. Tax credits are even better than deductions. That's because they directly reduce the amount of tax you owe. A tax credit is a dollar-for-dollar reduction of your tax liability. One example is the child tax credit. If you have children, you may be eligible for this credit. It can significantly reduce your tax bill. Another example is the Earned Income Tax Credit. This credit is for low to moderate income working individuals and families. There are also credits for things like education expenses and energy-efficient home improvements. Section 5. Getting ready for tax season. Tax season can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. With a little preparation and organization, you can make the process much smoother and less daunting. You can do a few things to make it easier. Start by creating a checklist of all the documents and information you will need. First, gather all of your tax documents. This includes things like your W-2, 1099-S, and any other forms related to your income and expenses. Don't forget to include receipts for deductible expenses and any other relevant financial records. Once you have all of your documents, you can start filling out your tax return. Make sure to double-check all the information for accuracy. You can do this yourself using tax software, which can guide you through the process step by step. Or, if you prefer, you can hire a tax professional to do it for you. This can be especially helpful if you have a complicated tax situation. If you're using tax software, make sure to choose a reputable program. Look for software that has good reviews and offers customer support. There are many free and low-cost options available, so do some research to find the best one for your needs. If you're hiring a tax professional, be sure to find someone who is experienced and trustworthy. Ask for recommendations and check their credentials. With the right preparation and resources, you can tackle tax season with confidence and ease. Section 6. Maximizing your refund and staying informed. There are a few things you can do to maximize your tax refund. First, it's crucial to stay organized and keep track of all your financial documents throughout the year. This includes receipts, invoices, and any other paperwork that might be relevant to your taxes. One is to make sure you're claiming all of the deductions and credits you're eligible for. Deductions can significantly reduce your taxable income, while credits can directly reduce the amount of tax you owe. It's easy to overlook deductions, so be thorough. Double-check your work and consider using tax software or consulting a professional to ensure you don't miss anything. Another tip is to consider contributing to a retirement account. Not only does this help secure your future, but it can also provide immediate tax benefits. Contributions to a traditional IRA or 401k can be tax deductible. This means you can reduce your taxable income by the amount you contribute, up to certain limits. This can lower your taxable income and potentially increase your refund. It's a win-win situation where you save for retirement and get a tax break. Tax laws are constantly changing, so it's important to stay informed. Keeping up with the latest tax news can help you take advantage of new deductions and credits. The IRS website is a great resource for up-to-date information on tax laws and regulations. They offer a wealth of information that can help you understand your tax obligations and opportunities. You can also consult with a tax professional to get personalized advice. A professional can help you navigate complex tax situations and ensure you're making the most of your tax return. By understanding the basics of taxes and following these tips, you can make tax season less stressful and potentially get more money back in your pocket. Remember, a little preparation and knowledge can go a long way in maximizing your refund.